York in Texas here. We are back. Manufacturer Series Season 2 Round 1 Red Bull Ring. I'm still driving the McLaren. It just doesn't feel right driving something else. Don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure you get notified when new content is up. Had a pretty decent qualifying 52.6. It's about what I did in practice. This is not my favorite track, and the most awkward piece on this track for me is this turn, the last turn. So we're starting in 15th. My strategy here is to start on the mediums because I'm in the back and then finish on the soft tires. So I'm gonna drive the mediums for about 12 laps is the plan as I go into this race. So coming into the first turn, I have no grip, or I don't know what's going on. I'm just going wide and collecting promptly 0.5 seconds penalty. That's not a good start. I have the Rasta man in front of me. I really dig his livery there. Just try to catch up here and get into the groove of this very short track. It's about 53 seconds long. I served my penalty there, and the guy behind me had penalty as well, so I didn't lose anything more than the distance to the car in front of me. So now we have completed one lap, so hopefully I get a little bit more heat in the tires. Jumping forward into lap 3, I have a whole gaggle of cars in front of me here. These 4 cars, one of them have a penalty. We're gonna see throughout the lap here, or the whole race, that there's a lot of penalties. So that penalty is being served, and I'm gaining one position. That was my teammate TPC Raccoon that served his penalty. So here I'm coming up on the rear end of the Dodge. He's fighting with the Rasta man in front there and passes him on the straight up to the first turn here. And here Mr. Rasta is braking a little bit earlier than I thought, so I hit him in the backside there. No harm done. But into lap 5 on the straight here, I'm passing Mr. Rastaman. Managed to squeeze into the first turn. As I do that, the Aston Martin on the side of to the right here, I'm giving him a little ding there. He gets on the inside. It's really hard to pass on this track, is what I noticed. I have never raced this track. Not a fan of Red Bull. Not really a fan of this short track either, but it is kind of fun. Just the sector we just went through there, that kind of S there, that's kind of a strong part for me. Managed to hold on to the Aston Martin here as we're coming up on the straights, finishing lap number 5. Yeah, we're coming up to the first turn. Yeah, you have to be very careful here. I'm braking a little bit early just to make sure I'm not hitting him. The first turn used to be really a problem for me, but I'm handling it a little bit better now. This segment here, this is where I seem to be pretty strong, so just to keep tight on the curbs there. I'm letting him get away a little bit here. We have a penalty in front of us being served as we're running down to the end of lap 6. I'm in 14th place, almost going wide here. I'm always struggling on this turn, losing some time there, but I'm pressing forward. So cutting forward to lap number 8. Now I'm sitting in 13th here. I'm behind Dree O'Neill in his Viper. Quite a few Vipers in this race. And here he's lighting up the penalty. He went a little bit wide there, so we have 2 penalties in front of us. So now I'm just trying to stay real close to these guys, so when they serve their penalties at the end of the lap, I can capitalize on that. Getting a pretty good exit. I'm sitting nicely in the slipstream. We have someone going in for tire change, so now I'm sitting in 12th position. Coming up to turn 1. Careful, careful. Managed to negotiate that pretty well. Still keeping good contact with the Viper. And here you have to be so patient with the throttle on here. Almost going wide there. So the Dodge doing the right thing there, going to the right side when he's serving his penalty. Aston Martin here, he also served a penalty. And I got the penalty too. Yeah, so I actually went wide there and got a penalty, so damn it. Carrying forward, lap 12. Served my penalty, but I'm sitting in 11th there. People starting to change tires. And I was actually supposed to go in here. I kind of forgot about it. I did a pretty good time here. Actually, I did my best time on the race here for me, 53.3 on my 12th lap on my medium. So that wasn't too shabby. I felt I had good pace. So, however, the 54s I've been doing there, that was in some traffic. So here I start to feel I'm not getting the grip. So I'm gonna go in for a change to the softs here as we're coming into the pit entrance here, and I kind of overdo this, and I get hit. I get hit from behind, and luckily I wasn't turned around completely, so I managed to recover. Teammate TPC Raccoon managed to sneak in front of me here, changing to the soft. No fuel is needed. So I have a chrome livery here, sparse livery, no sponsors. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep that, but I thought it looked cool for now. So here we're coming up, lap number 14, coming out behind the yellow, is it a Peugeot? I think it is a Peugeot. Anyway, so I'm gonna spend a little bit time behind him. Coming out here on my fresh soft tires, lap number 14. And I'm starting to get into the rhythm of this track here. It's very intense, you know. You always have contact with someone when the track is this short, which I guess it's a benefit, right? So managed not to ding this guy in the first turn. Now we're coming into this sector where I seem to be strong, because I always kind of come up and almost touch people here. So lap number 15, sitting in 16th. Trying to go to the, kind of taking a look on the inside, getting a pretty good exit. We have someone that's going to tire change there. Trying to find an opportunity to get past this guy. I kind of feel he's slowing me down a little bit. And I got a little bump from behind there. And here I tried to squeeze myself in there. That doesn't work. I was a little bit too aggressive. I had to back down, and in that process I'm losing 2 positions. We have Rastaman in front of me again here. So here's one of these triple cars in front of me. I'm thinking there must be something happening. soon here, because these guys are pretty aggressive drivers. So kind of holding back a little bit here to see if there's some infighting that's going to happen that I can capitalize on. Rastaman goes on the inside there to the yellow, and I'm just trying to keep contact here without doing too much damage, and doing a pretty good job there. Still keeping contact with these guys. Here's my dreaded last turn. Doing a pretty good job here, keeping up with these guys. It's protecting the inside, and Rastaman gets pressed out, going wide, and I'm able to capitalize 2 positions, sitting now in 15th. I still have the yellow car on my left, doing a tight turn here. Pretty good pace through there, that section again. So I'm leaving those guys behind me. 18th lap in 15th. Jumping forward to lap 21. Maybe to pass this Dodge here. He's on pretty worn. I think he's doing a one stopper. He was on a pretty worn mediums, if I remember. Now I'm sitting in 13th as I'm going into the straight here. So we're going to lap 23. That's where I'm gonna end up in 13th place. Pretty hectic race, 23 laps, but it was entertaining. I don't think I could do very much better running it one more time. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Feels good to be back. I have had quite a break, hasn't really raced any GT sport for quite a while. So 13th, 2 places up, 91 points. Thanks for watching. See you next time.